Hey guys, good day. Welcome to That Japan Life. My name is Jill and I'm a Filipino living in Tokyo. I have been living here for almost 3 years now, and honestly, it's been great. Every day is like an adventure. You get to see a lot of new things, learn a lot of new things, but because of cultural differences, especially the language, it can be quite challenging as well. And that's precisely why I've decided to start this channel. I wanted to share the things that I've learned, things that I wish I knew earlier on, in the hopes that I'd be able to help out some other clueless gaijin out there. So today, I actually wanted to talk about one of the most challenging things that I've had to go through in my Japan life. Not only in my Japan life, but in my life in general. It's one of the most challenging, but also definitely one of the most exciting, and that is being pregnant. So let me just show you my bump right here because I'm very proud of it. I'm actually I don't know if you can see that, but I'm actually on my 27th week of pregnancy now, and from week 1 to 27 it's been an adventure and it's been a great learning experience. I know finding out that you're pregnant in Japan can be daunting, especially in the beginning, because there are a lot of things to do, a lot of things to prepare, a lot of information to gather, and in this country, those information tend to be in Japanese. But let me just tell you, congratulations. Don't worry so much, I'm here to help you out, okay? To get started, most of you watching have probably had your pregnancy test already, and that's why you know you're pregnant, but just in case, for those who haven't yet, let me tell you about them as well. Pregnancy tests in Japan are called Ninshin Kensai Yaku, and that's the kanji right there. And they're pretty easy to come by. If you have an Amazon account, then just key in Ninshin Kensai Yaku. If you don't have an Amazon account, then don't worry, you can also grab one from your nearest drugstore. So just ask the staff for Ninshin Kensai Yaku. The brand that I got was called Woman. It's like Woo plus Man. That's kind of a strange name now that I think about it. But yeah, that's what I got, and I got it from Amazon. In case you want to get one from the drugstore, some of the most common brands are Clear Blue and also Do Test. Regardless of the brand though, most of them say that they have 99% accuracy, so I think you can be confident in using any of them. The way you use them is pretty standard, so you pee on the thing, and then 2 lines means positive, 1 line means you're not pregnant. So after getting your positive pregnancy test, congratulations. The next thing you would want to do is to have your pregnancy confirmed by a medical professional. Now, don't worry, this does not mean that you have to have already had an OB/GYN beforehand, or that you need to hastily reserve where you will be having the baby. What I did in my case is to go to what they call the ladies' clinic. These places are quite common in Tokyo at least, and my husband and I just went to Google, keyed in our area's name, and then ladies' clinic, and there were a lot of returns after the search. We were able to make a reservation the same day we went there, but you might want to make an earlier reservation just in case the one in your area is busy. On your first clinic visit, the things that you would want to expect is to be given a urinalysis. Of course, they also want to have a pregnancy test, and also most probably there is going to be a transvaginal ultrasound, unfortunately. But this would mean that you would probably go home with your very first picture of your cute little human inside your tummy. So after having your pregnancy confirmed, the next thing you would want to do is to go visit City Hall. What you're going to do in City Hall is actually to submit a form called Ninshin Todoke. Ninshin Todoke basically informs the government that you are expecting a child. Now, a lot of the reports I read on the internet say that the clinic gave them the document itself and then they just took it to City Hall. In my case, that's not what happened. I wasn't given anything by the clinic. but we just went directly to City Hall and asked for the Ninshin Todoke, and then they gave it to us. We filled out the forms, submitted it, and everything was okay. So do not worry if you don't receive your Ninshin Todoke from the clinic. Now this form is going to be in Japanese, so in case you're not fluent in the language, it would be helpful to have someone who is. And also have your Zaryu card definitely, because they will be asking for it. Upon registering your pregnancy, then you would receive a bag of pregnancy goodies. Yay! So it would contain like pregnancy handbooks, very helpful ones, although they're gonna be in Japanese. And also there are like discount coupons and even some freebies. But some of the most important things that you would want to look out for, I've actually picked out 3. The first one is this. If you live in Japan, you've probably seen one of these before. Pregnant ladies like put it on their bags or their pouches. And this is actually a pregnancy badge. It says, there is a child in my stomach, there's a baby in my stomach. So it gives you access to priority seating in public transport. Another thing that's very important is this. Let me just cover the name here. We call this the Boshi Kenko Techo. So it's the mother and child health handbook. So it's gonna contain information about you and your baby. You will need to bring this on your every prenatal checkup. So definitely have this stored somewhere you will not lose it. And also you will need it when you get your child's birth certificate. Again, this is going to be in Japanese, but the City Hall did give me an English version, but I was instructed not to use it and simply to have it as a reference. Still a very good thing to have though, because it really helped me navigate, especially in the beginning, like all the information that's stated on the Boshi Kenko Techo. So these 2. And then lastly, another very important thing that you would receive with your pregnancy goodies is this. So this is a Jushinyo set, and inside it's gonna look something like this. So there are like receipts. In Japan, the national health insurance system does not cover prenatal care, but these are subsidy coupons. So when you use this on your prenatal checkups, then you get to pay lower amount. So definitely have them with you. Again, in Japanese, but basically the part that you fill out is just this part here, and it asks for basic information about yourself, such as your name, if it's your first pregnancy, your address, and also your due date. Okay, there are many kinds of them though. There are some you could use for dental checkups, there are some you could use for regular prenatal checkups, and also for some special pregnancy tests. But in my case at least, the maternity hospital we go to has been very helpful, and they always tell me which ones to submit. And another note that I would like to give, as I've said, you get to receive a lot of pregnancy books. They really do contain useful information, and I would not recommend like just setting them aside just because they're in Japanese. I actually recommend the app called Yomiwa, and that's what's been helping me so far. So what you can do with this app is actually just take a picture of every page, and then the app automatically like translates the words on the page. It's not a free app, it's paid, but it's not expensive at all. It's I think only around 200 yen, and it's available both for iPhones as well as for Android phones. So definitely recommend it, and do give those books a read because they're a lifesaver. So that's it for all of the first things that you need to get out of the way once you learn that you are pregnant in Japan. On my next video, I will be talking about looking for a birth facility in Japan. So hope some of the information that I've shared today were helpful. Congratulations on your pregnancy and see you on my next video.